Here we go. I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. There's so many things that I keep in my mind, like a past. There's a reason why. All the emotions I built up inside your body. Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. For my broken heart, no remedy. Maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. No, 'cause I'm feeling so free.
The following presentation is by Sam Smith Productions in association with Black and Gold Productions.
Guys, I ordered something off Fanatics and it just showed up, so I'm gonna go unbox it right now. They put it at the wrong door. Jeez. You have two doors, they put it at the wrong one. But I have it. Let's go unbox it. Alright, here we go. It has arrived. And it comes in another bag. Bag for another bag. Oh, this is actually a zip-up bag. It's actually a nice bag. Oh, yes. Here we are. All like the packaging and stuff. Ooh. Ooh, this is nice, guys. Very, very nice. They're on sale, so that's even better. Very, very nice. It's fleece on the inside. Yes. It's going to keep me warm. Oh, I like this a lot. Here, let me try it on. All right, here we go. Try this on. Oh, yeah. I could get used to wearing this. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we are. I gotta take the tags off. Here is what we got. I like it. What are our thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. I like it.
And now, Sam Smith and Uno Overlays proudly present Rivalry Night.
And here we are. With the new jacket on. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. What's happening? Good to see all of you. We got a good one on hand here tonight. Live from TD Garden in Boston, the Bruins are taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Big test for this Bruins team here on Rivalry Night. Big, big test. What's happening? Good to see everybody in the chat. How we doing? All right, let's take a look at your starting lineups. For the Red Wings, it's Dylan Larkin, Marco Kasper, and Emmett Finney. Andrew Kopp, Alex DeBrincat, and Patrick Kane. JT Comfort, James Van Riemsdyk, and Lucas Raymond. Michael Rasmussen, Elmer Soderblom, and Mason Appleton. On defense, Simon Edvinsson and Moritz Seider, Ben Sherratt and Axel Sandin Pellikka, Albert Johansson and Jacob Bernard Docker with Cam Talbot in net. For the Bruins, Elias Lindholm, Marat Husnudinov, and David Pasternak, Pavel Zacha, Casey Middlestat, and Victor Arvidsson, Fraser Minton, Alex Steeves, and the new father, Morgan Geekie, Sean Corrali, Tanner Janot, and Mark Kastelik. On defense, Aspero and McAvoy, Zadorov and Yoki Harju, Laurai and Peak with Swayman in net for the Bruins here tonight. Those are your starting lineups. Tad's superpowers inbound. So if you didn't know, Morgan Geekie, the reason why he left the game against the Rangers on Saturday and Sunday he didn't play was because Morgan and his wife gave birth to their second child, a baby boy. Congratulations to the Geekies on their second child. Yes, Max. What a name. Max is the name. Look at this. Thoughts on it? Thoughts on the jacket, guys? Are we cooking here with this jacket? We cooking? Has the NHL and the Fanatics logo on it. I think we're cooking. Nice jacket, yeah. Did you Mark Stone for that jacket? Nice, Josiah. Maybe. Yeah, Todd Angeli, sing it. No, I actually didn't. All right, first period of Bruins coverage on YouTube is brought to you by Uno Overlays, the easy way to overlay, as we are getting things started here tonight. Geek is definitely the future of this team. Well, he's up there. Well, he's a part of the future. This game's blacked out on HBO Max and TNT, but we get it on Essence, so. You're in the other room. We are underway. Away we go, and play stops 5 seconds into the game as the Red Wings put it out of play. This will be an offensive zone draw for the Bruins here as the puck was shot in from the Red Wings end. So it'll be Elias Lindholm on this draw against Andrew Kopp. Tie up here, Bruins win it. Aspero, McAvoy's drive saved by Talbot on the one-timer from McAvoy. Lindholm pushed around. Puck kept in by Elias Lindholm. Moved ahead, though, but Lindholm broke it up. Bruins are offside as Pastrnak played it inside the line as after it came out. We are in rivalry night tonight because the last time these two teams played in this building, Mark Kastelik and Moritz Seider had a hellacious tilt with Kastelik dropping Seider with a right hand. I couldn't believe it. Need the New Jersey? Well, I have the Marchand one from last year, which kind of looks the same. It looks the exact same to this one, the home ones that they have. I'm not getting the Stadium Series jersey. Too yellow for me to wear. Yellow's not my color. I like it, just not my color. Here's Peak. He dumps in around the net. Arvidsson bumps Sandin Pellikka. Zacha. Middlestat shoots, and he misses high. Peak for Zacha. It's a good passing play by that second line. Nice and early. Middlestat works it in down low behind the net. Arvidsson tied up with Sandin Pellikka. Arvidsson trying to work it free. Arvidsson takes his man down. Arvidsson, Lorai's drive. Didn't get to Talbot, went over the net. Middlestat, nice play against Sandin Pellikka. Back out to Peak. Peak on the right point. didn't have an angle to get it to the net, so he shoveled in deep. And now here's Geeky for Zacha. Morgan Geeky scoring tonight. Book it. He's got dad power. Geeky. Pass Minton, couldn't play it. And the puck comes out of the zone, but Zadorov will get it right back. Plays it across. Geeky first man on it. Here is Geeky. Waits. Centers for Minton. And he couldn't get a shot away cleanly. Minton took a huge bump into the boards. Please be okay. Here is Zadorov at the left point. Shot wide. Minton is okay, thank goodness. Geeky gives the bump along the wall. Jokiharju to Minton. Bruins quick re-entry here. They're playing off to a great start. Minton shoots. Saved by Talbot. Zadorov's drive. Talbot had no idea where it was, and it just went through him and wide. Bruins kept it into his Jokiharju on the keep-in. This has been a great start to this game. Zadorov knocks into Kasper. Larkin tied with Pasternak. Larkin gets free. Larkin pushed out of the zone by Jokiharju at the end of a shift. Bernard Docker sends it ahead for Soderblom. Moves it ahead now. It's Appleton looking to center in front. Lorai the breakup. Peak. Trying to get free from Appleton. He'll shovel it ahead for Husnudinov. Puck poked to Lindholm. Here come the Bruins across the line. Here's Lindholm. Couldn't play it cleanly. Pasternak in front. Pinballing around and it goes wide. Husnudinov, a menace along the wall. Marat the menace. Here is Pasternak. Lindholm in the slot. Couldn't get the one-timer away. Pasternak digs it free. Husnudinov back out to the line. Peak. Husnudinov at the right point. Has to shovel it in deep. Pasternak, what a hit! And he fell down after. Pasternak took something up high, it looks like, on the follow-through of the hit, so he looks like he'll head off. Hopefully Pasternak's okay. Here is Tanner Jeannot, gets it in deep. Bruins lost a shot on net because it didn't count, apparently. They took it off the Nesson bug. And when they took it off the Nesson bug, that means I have to take it off this one. Here is, as Jeannot knocked down a man behind the play. McAvoy tied up there with Kopp. Corrali, the takeaway from DeBrincat. Here comes Corrali. Puck comes in on Talbot. He'll make the stop. Bruins with a fantastic start to this game. I've loved every aspect of the start so far. Lots of offensive zone pressure. You know, the massive hit. It looked, I heard it. I didn't see it. I want to see it. I was following the puck and I didn't see the hit. I got to get better at that. Puck swing, puck battles. And you know what's great to see? Arvidsson forechecking. Haven't really seen a lot of that. He's out there now. Hits are 6-0 Boston early on. Bruins have all 3 shots in this game. Zacha against Comfer on this draw. Comfer is waved out, the former Avalanche. Van Riemsdyk, former Bruin. Zacha wins the draw. McAvoy. Zacha, one-timer, got through Talbot, and he made the save. What a try by Zacha. Gotta love him just winding up and firing it. I have nothing to say about that. That's a great chance off the face-off. It's a set play, clearly. I mean, it's just unlucky. It's a great shot by Zacha. And it almost got through. It was a wicked hard slap shot. And it beat him. It just beat him wide. Just unfortunate. But it's a great shot, great chance by Zacha. I did hear the Bruins had a great practice this morning. Puck comes out, and Aspro will get this one, and will get it in the offensive zone. The Bruins did have a really solid practice this morning at TD Garden. Arvidsson to Zacha. Arvidsson gets the return. Fakes the pass to McAvoy. Arvidsson to the net, deflected, and it goes wide. Raymond, puck deflects off Aspro and out of the zone. Red Wings will get this puck up the ice. Here comes Sherratt. Sherratt across the line. Shoots, wide of Swayman. Put in deep. It goes past Lucas Raymond. What's up, everybody who's joining in? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. McAvoy tied up there with Comfer. Shot there by Emmett Finney. Swayman, I think, got a piece of that. Puck played out of the zone. Bruins ice the puck. Make sure if you have not yet, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. The donations are open if you'd like. You can hit the pinned comment in the live chat, the link in there. The first link in the description is the same link. Or you can hit the super chat button by hitting that dollar bill icon in the live chat if you'd like to donate. Bruins move it ahead. McAvoy for Middlestat just forces it into the offensive zone so the Bruins can go get a quick change. Jacob Bernard Docker, the former Ottawa Senator, will carry it ahead. For Emmett Finney, will reach the red line. And we are offside. And I'd like to shout out all the viewers watching live on X right now. Because YouTube has a function where you can watch the games on X through the YouTube link. So shout out to those watching on X. Make sure to click on the YouTube link. Come on over and come hang out with us. In the YouTube chat, come join the conversation. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this one here tonight. This big pivotal Atlantic Division game here tonight. Morgan Geekie shoots and a save by Talbot. Geekie's looking to shoot the puck tonight, guys. And I wonder why. And there's a bit of a problem on the side of the Red Wings net now. Everybody coming together. Red Wings had a huge win against Carolina in OT last night in Detroit. 4-3 overtime win. Came with a little bit of controversy. Came to the lineup tonight by. Geekie's back in. Asamont's out. That's literally it. And Swayman's in net. Minton against Rasmussen on this draw. Big tie up here. Red Wings win it. Bruins keep it in. It's Steve's good work. Minton fires at the side of the cage. Talbot might have got a piece of that one with his pad. Couldn't tell. Puck comes out. Zadorov beats Rasmussen. Red Wings are offside by a mile. So they'll have to tag up and get onside. Love that jacket. Thank you. This was the Fanatics debacle we were talking about. I got it. It came in the mail. It was supposed to come Thursday, and it came today. It was great. Red Wings are offside. Is Harris back soon? I don't know. Jordan Harris practiced today in a regular jersey for the first time since since his injury in October. So, which was a nice surprise. I kind of forgot about Jordan Harris. I'm not even going to lie. He's been out so long. And he was only here for a little bit of time as the Red Wings ice the puck. Only here for a little bit of time, so I kind of forgot about Jordan Harris, but he practiced this morning with the team. He said in the post-practice presser that he could be back soon. You think we can beat the Texans, Sam? I don't have a lot of confidence. If that answers your question. Obviously, I'm cheering for him, but I don't have a lot of confidence. Red Wings win the draw in their own zone. We can talk about that a little bit too during the first intermission. Patriots advancing to the AFC Divisional. Will play Houston on Sunday. We'll talk about that later on. No Hampus Lindholm. Still in IR. He didn't even skate this morning, which is kind of concerning. Sandine Pellikka dumps it in deep for Detroit. McAvoy will go back and get this one. Shovel it around to Aspro. Moves ahead for Pasternak. He's got some space ahead of him. Pasternak tied up there. Trying to throw it to Husnudinov or Lindholm. Couldn't get it to him. Puck played around. Pasternak decks! Was that Edvinsson behind the play? It was. Edvinsson took a tumble. And it's a clean hit. Wow, Pasternak. Nice hit. Lohrei, nice entry. Lohrei misses wide on that try. Peak. Jeannot Works it in deep. Evanson is getting outworked. Sean Corelli taking him off the puck. Evanson struggled in the past little bit of stretch of time here. Here is Kastelik. Trying to throw it to the net. Got blocked. Puck's flipped into the zone there by Lucas Raymond. Puck played around. Peak tied up. Man goes down. Comfer back out to Johansson. Bernard Docker shot wide. And the puck bounces to Kastelik. The Red Wings played last night. Keep that in mind. The Red Wings had a tough game against Carolina last night at home in overtime. And the game ended like at the late part of overtime. Here's Middlestat on the dump on the feed from Kastelik. Middlestat. Zaka's in! And he got stopped by Talbot in front. Middlestat gets it free. Zaka shovels it around the net. Zadorov. Arvidsson wasn't covering for him at the blue line. The puck comes out. Thanks a lot, Nesson. Thank you. Thank you for this glitched feed that I'm watching. What am I watching? Puck comes to Dylan Larkin. Shot saved by Swayman. And now, whoa. Zadorov throwing Marco Kasper right out of the crease. Middlestat comes in. It would be really nice if I could watch the game on HBO Max, NHL. Yo, I appreciate the NASCAR chat, but let's try to get it back to hockey here, if we can. Be great. Not working for you? No, I'm blacked out. I'm in the New England area. I got regionally blacked out. The Blues have re-signed defenseman Logan Mailloux to a one-year deal at $850K. So, yes, the Blue Jackets, a big move yesterday. Blue Jackets firing Dean Evison and assistant coach Steve McCarthy, and Rick Bowness, the former Stars coach, going to be the new bench boss in Columbus. I mean, the Blue Jackets, I mean, they're at the bottom of the standings, but they're 500. I mean, they're not having a bad per se year. I mean, the Eastern Conference is great, but it's a really competitive. I mean, it's 15 points from first to last. Like, it'll change. But, you know, just surprising to see somebody make a move that early. You know? Good move. No, it's a good move. It's just surprising. I just didn't see it coming. Just like, whoa, okay. All right. Getting proactive nice and early. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing the Johansson hit. Damn. I mean, Aspro, yeah, okay, here's the Pasternak hit. Oh, that might have been a little dirty, Pasternak. I'll take it, though. Got away with one. Might have been a little dirty. I want to see Zadorov just throw a huge green light hit. Like the one he threw on Scott Lawton in the Leafs game back in November. You know? Elias Lindholm against Andrew Kopp on this draw. Lindholm wins it in his own zone. Aspro for Husnudinov will race ahead. Pasternak, nice feed to McAvoy, nice entry. McAvoy shoots and a save. Rebounds free. McAvoy can't get on the puck cleanly. Sherratt plays it around. Pasternak knocked it down. DeBrincat gets it ahead for Andrew Kopp. He has Patrick Kane to his right. Here comes Kane. Sherratt for Kopp. What a stop, Swayman. Puck's out in front. The Bruins get it away. Aspro almost coughed up the puck in front of the net. Bruins get it away eventually, but DeBrincat kept it in. Lindholm knocked it down. Here comes Elias Lindholm. Bruins might have numbers. Onside. Pasternak couldn't get the puck free. Puck bounced around, kept in. Here, Elias Lindholm just couldn't play the puck. Marchand's doing good in Florida. Pasternak off the rush. A slap shot saved by Talbot. He coughed up the rebound. The Red Wings were thankfully there to recover it for Talbot's sake. That was a bad give up with a puck there. Bruins get it back. Here comes Steve. Deflects it in the offensive zone. Sider will go back and get this one. Play it around. And now here come the Red Wings. Puck's flipped into the zone. It's gloved down by Swayman. Played aside for Lohrei. Soderblom takes it away for Detroit. Elmer Soderblom drops it past Appleton. Steves just shovels it out of the zone. Edvinsson, who's gotten outworked a ton so far. Sider dumps it in deep. Zadorov sends this one ahead, just trying to find Geeky on the rush, and it got broken up by JT Compher. Compher around the outside. Shot there, save. I don't think it got to Swayman. It got blocked in front, though. And here is Yoki Haru, sends it ahead. Ooh, Geeky tied up there. Gets it free and chips it over to Zadorov. Okay, Bruins. Don't need to cough up the puck so much. Yokoharu dumps in deep, and Sean Corrali in on the forecheck. Big tie up here. Corrali with a nice stick lift. Couldn't win the battle. Castler gloves it down to the dump out attempt. Gets it right back in deep. Talbot plays it around. Puck comes to Bernard Docker. Sent ahead. Casper Aspro just roughing him up there. Making his life miserable down there. And McAvoy gets it away. And the puck will come all the way down. And now here's Sherratt. Standing Pelika deflects in off of Emmett Finian in. Swayman will be forced to smother this puck. .9:15 to go in the first. Marco Casper, the 8th overall pick back in the 2022 draft by Detroit. Bruins win the faceoff. McAvoy will try to lift this one ahead. Red Wings kept it in for the moment. The Bruins get this one out. Aspro off Corralian out. Puck goes in off Patrick Kane and in deep. Swayman to McAvoy. Can't play it around the net as Kane cut it off. Edvinsson for Kane. Shot tips. Saves Swayman. And he'll get on the rebound. What is that jacket? I got it for 70. Now we go to commercial. Because it was on sale. It's usually 95. Now that's what happens to the NXT title. Want me to let you? I'll see it. It's fine. We're in TV timeout. There we go. We're back from the break. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Good to see you. Have I made a decision if I'm going to call some game? Depends on what time they are. My time. Depends on what time they are. East Coast. It depends on what my schedule looks like, too. I'll post some content and stuff. if I can't, but... Sider for DeBrincat. Lindholm got his stick tied up in him. It's gonna be... Oh, they're gonna call that? He didn't mean to. Bro. Raymond shoots. Blocked in front, and it stung Kopp. Raymond. For Sider. DeBrincat backdoor. Out in front. Bruins touch the puck. They touch the puck. Raymond. DeBrincat. DeBrincat shot, save, Kopp. Swayman, what a save! They stop play, but Swayman robbing Andrew Kopp in front. See? No. My thoughts on that? More than anything, Matt Schaefer not making Team Canada is a bigger surprise than Bennett, in my opinion. Red Wings power plays 5th in the league. Bruins penalty kill 18th. Bruins win the draw. Zadorov will try to clear, and it bounces out as Larkin broke his stick, and he kicks it to Sider and gets a new one. Red Wings dump in. It's Larkin. Corrali takes the puck, and it comes to the line. Sider keeps it in. Here's DeBrincat. Raymond. Peak keeps him to the outside. Now he's behind the net. DeBrincat. Sider lost the puck, kept it just inside the line. Puck played around. Here is Larkin. On the left circle, shot. Missed high. Raymond. He broke his stick. Zadorov falls, recovers, and clears. Ooh. My eye's like... I don't know what my eye's doing. Ooh. Here is Kane across the line. Walks right in his comfort. Swayman! Glove save! Holy cow! Whoa. JT Compher, robbery alert. That's how that drop pass is supposed to work, Bruins. That two-man entry that the Bruins always do, that's how that's supposed to work. Sandin Pellikka. Finney for Sandin Pellikka. Patrick Kane. Kopp. Compher. Sandin Pellikka. Kane again on the right circle. Kopp. Kane. Sandin Pellikka. Swayman again with a glove save. Wow. Flash in the leather here. Red Wings win this draw. One-timer by Kane, blocked by Corrali. Zadorov cuts off the Kane dump in deep, and Zadorov clears. Final 20 seconds of the Red Wings power play. Here comes Sandin Pellikka. Drop back for Kane. They're going to try this play again with Compher here. They go to the outside for Finney instead. McAvoy tying him up. Puck comes to Kane. Sandin Pellikka for Finney. Shot. Wide. Penalty up. Back to 5-on-5. Bruins will get their man back. It's Lindholm. Here's Kastelik. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Off the rush. Jokiharju for Aspero. Kastelik. I'll have to spin back here. Goes off Aspero's skate and comes to Jokiharju off the bounce. Hopefully you're okay against the dog. There, Exotic. Aspero for Husnadinov, puck to flex. And it's an icing. Because it was deflected by a Bruin stick before the red line. What's up, Mark? Good to see you. Lindholm wins the draw against Rasmussen. Puck played around. Here is Aspero. Puck comes in front. Yoki Haru gets this one away. Plays it around. There's nobody along the wall to play the puck, so Rasmussen forces it back in deep. Soderblom tied up there by Aspero. Husnadinov gets it out of the zone just off Pasternak's stick. Edvinsson, quick re-entry here. Aspero plays this one to Husnadinov. He's tied up there by Seider. Red Wings are just pressuring here. The forecheck's really good for Detroit right now. Seider's shot, knocked down in traffic. Played in front. Pasternak gets this one away. For Murat Husnadinov. Pasternak walks in, shot blocked. He didn't get a clean shot on it. I'm looking for Pasternak to score here. It's great that he passed the puck 6 times against the Rangers on Saturday, but I want him to score here. Zacha trying to find Pasternak on the entry. He's poked out of the zone. Not great. Low to peak. Dumped in deep. The Red Wings made an adjustment. They're much more aggressive here. Arvidsson shoots. Saved by Talbot. Puck comes in front and Arvidsson denied by Talbot again. Bruins keep it in. Arvidsson tries again and another save by Talbot. Arvidsson with 3 straight chances here. Into Middlestad. Referee, get out of the way! Arvidsson. Big 2-on-2 scrum. Sherratt and Kopp in there with Arvidsson and Middlestad. Zacha in there as well. Puck flipped out of the zone. Lohrei gets it back into the zone. Arvidsson pressuring against Johansson. Arvidsson has 10 goals against Cam Talbot in his career. No wonder he's shooting the puck so much. Uh-oh, here's a chance for to brink it. Wide. Puck comes to Kane. Blocked. Peak, I think, got down and blocked that one. Here's Kane behind the net. One-timer. Save Swayman. Rebound. Forced out. Seider at the line. One-timer by DeBrincat. Wide. He didn't miss by much. Steves breaks it up. Can't get it out. Held in. Puck comes to Patrick Kane. Shot is blocked. Red Wings are putting on the pressure here. Fraser Minton in there. Plays it around. Geeky trying to get this one past Seider. He can't. Seider wins the battle. Kane. Seider. DeBrincat. Steve steps in. Gets around DeBrincat with Steve. Steve gets around DeBrincat. Or all the way around. DeBrincat gets around Steves. Peak's been out there forever. But Minton just trying to chop it out. Red Wings holding it in. They've had the puck in the offensive zone for about a minute 15. Swayman's forced to smother as the puck comes to Swayman. Oh, that was not a good shift after the second line shift. The third line got trapped in their own zone for way too long. Bruins are on their heels here. I don't know what changed. They're on their heels. As we go to commercial. Harvardson scoring tonight. Wouldn't surprise me. He's got 10 goals against Cam Talbot in his career. Six-man ladder match to crown NXT champion. Damn. Mazadora goal. I want a goal. How about that? Can we just get a goal, please? That'd be great. That'd be nice. Bruins get it across the line. Jeannot shot. Ooh, Corrali was right there. He couldn't play it. Jeannot plays it across the goal mouth and couldn't get to the puck. Here is Bernard Docker. Yeah, I just want a Bruins goal. That's all I want. Marco Kasper dumps into the Bruins end. Zadorov cuts it off. Oh, he didn't realize Finney was right there. Thankfully, went through him. Corrali for Yoki Haru, deflected to Zadorov. Puck comes to Tanner Jeannot. Played across, Evanson gloves it down. Kaslick's coming over, but bam! Bang! Nice shoulder-on-shoulder collision from Kaslick there. Here is Lohrei. Letting his forwards change. Puck moved to Elias Lindholm. Dumped it. Evanson knocks it down. And the Red Wings will get this puck out again. Here's Peak for Lohrei. Puck deflects. It deflects into the offensive zone for the Bruins here. Evanson on it. Tied up with Elias Lindholm. Husnudinov in there as well. Seider gets to the puck. Plays it around for Raymond. Raymond will move it across the Bruins line. Here is Van Riemsdyk shoveling it in deep. Lohrei in the far corner. Plays it ahead. Pasternak in the neutral zone now. Chips it. Lindholm, Seider gets beat. The Bruins are putting the puck way too ahead of themselves here. Red Wings ice the puck. 57.2 to go in the first. $57.2 to go in the first period. Scoreless. But that does not mean there haven't been a lot of chances on both sides. Zacha on this draw. Bruins win it. Arvidsson back to Aspero. Works it in down low. Tied up. Zacha slap pass over to McAvoy. Shot deflected by Arvidsson and goes wide. Raymond takes the bump from Middlestat. His puck goes out of play with 44 exactly to go in the period. 61 viewers, only 28 likes. If you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe. Please ring the bell if you'd like. We are almost at 2,200 subscribers. We are 10 away. Make sure if you have not yet, use that pinned comment in the live chat. Donations are open if you'd like, or the first link in the description, or that dollar bill sign in the live chat. Zacha again on this draw against Rasmussen. Rasmussen wins the draw. Sherratt plays it around. Yokiharu got knocked into. That's McAvoy, excuse me. Johansson plays it to Rasmussen. Worked in deep. Aspero takes a hard bump. Gets it to Zacha. Puck deflects. Is it going to be icing? Yes, it will. 24.4. Picky, but a Geeky goal would be nice. New dad bump. Oh, yeah. Morgan Geeky should be scoring tonight, you know. Brandon Carlo did it in the playoffs 2 years ago. Against Florida. Morgan Geeky can do it here. Kopp against Zacha. Shout out to Brian Woodbury for the sub. Much appreciated, Brian. Here is Arvidsson with 15 seconds. Sends it ahead and gets it into the offensive zone. Bruins are offside with 10.7. Yeah, we should be in the second period for a lot of these games now, right? I haven't even touched the ticker. Let me get that updated. 2-0 Montreal. Thank you. I'll go in and fix the ticker during the intermission. Geeky wins the face-off. Minton can't get it in deep. 5 seconds to go in the first. Kopp will be forced back. And that is going to do it for the first period. Pretty good first period. Bruins kind of played on their heels in the back half of the period, but, you know. Stuff to work on. Not necessarily a bad first period, right? You had 13 shots, just wasn't clean at the end. Nashville, they 1-0 lead on Edmonton. Cool. We're updated. Play. Thank you. It's like pay my student loans. You don't say. Also, get that join button and become an official member to the channel if you'd like. If you want to see what it would look like, obviously you heard subscriber, right? You heard subscriber with Crazy Train. Here's the membership. That's super chat.
This is a test super chat message.
Did not get $97. This is a tip.
$98. This is a test donation for $98.
And what's this? It says super chat. What is this? It's the two of the same ones. Okay, that's interesting.
This is a test super chat message.
Interesting. Weird. I'll show you what I see. So I can click the test widgets down here. I clicked the membership one and the super chat one played. Weird, I don't know. But anyway. Do you think the Pats are making it to the Super Bowl? I hope so. We'll see. Was it looking fire? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, DJ sent me all the Olympic hockey games. Here they are on Wednesday and Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. The opening rounds, right? The first USA game might be possible. Against Latvia. 3:10. We'll play it by ear, okay? We'll play it by ear. We might get some Olympic coverage. We'll play it by ear, all right? Or the time, Sam. Okay. Wednesday, February 11th, Slovakia versus Finland on Group B. On Wednesday, February 11th, 10:40 a.m. Sweden versus Italy, 3:10 p.m. Thursday, Switzerland versus France, 6:10 a.m. Eastern. I'm not getting up for that. Czechia versus Canada, 10:40 a.m. I will be watching that, as long as I'm not in class. Group C, Latvia versus USA, 3:10 p.m. Wait, they both said 3:10 p.m. Are these accurate? I hope they're accurate. Hold on. The gold medal game is on Sunday, February 22nd at 7:10 in the morning. 7:10 a.m. Eastern. If I have to call USA and Canada at 7:10 in the morning, I'm coming home. I'm not doing that at school. Imagine me calling a hockey game at 7 in the morning. Let's get wild. What's the plot? Well, that's because... Well, hold on. How much hours are they ahead in Italy? They're 6 hours ahead. So it's only 1:22 p.m. It's only 1:10 a.m. or 1:10 p.m. on the gold medal game in freaking Latvia, and not Latvia, Italy. Lost the plot. Do it for the channel. Which one? This one or BNG? It depends on, it depends on who's in the gold medal game. And it depends on if there's any Bruins people in the gold medal game. Like, if it's USA, Canada, I'm up. I'm awake. Both? Ah, that's possible. I could just do my live stream on my stuff for BNG. That'd be insane. That would be wild. Like wild. Yeah, well. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. Oy. Excuse me. Stats through 20 minutes at TD Garden. Shots 13-10 Boston. Face-offs were 50-50. Red Wings were 0 for 1 on the power play. Bruins did not get a power play in the first period. Red Wings had 2 hits. The Bruins had 10. The Bruins blocked 6 shots. The Red Wings blocked 4. The Bruins gave away the puck 10 times. Red Wings gave it away 7 times. And each team had 2 takeaways. Referees for tonight, John McIsaac and Kelly Sutherland, linesman Dylan Bluejuice, and Michael Cormier. So. Leading the way for the Bruins in shot on goal department is Victor Arvidsson with 3 shots. The Bruins played a morning game against Calgary in China. Well, yeah, that was in China. Yeah. They're in like a different. I believe it's China. Kids are at school and at work right now because it's like early. It's like I think it's like 7 a.m. in China right now. I think in Beijing, I believe it's 7 a.m. Having many losses. What happened to them? Starting to become human. That they can't just, you know, win every game. Calgary gets 1. Thank you. Yeah, they're doing a highlight piece on the second line right now. The Middlestat Zaka Arvidsson line was buzzing during the first period. They had like grade A chance after grade A chance. Oof. Jet boots on the ground. Yes, Olivia is going to be at the Winter Games covering the hockey tournament at the Winter Games. It's fantastic. I'm so jealous of Liv. I'm so jealous. That she's going. And I think she's going to the Stadium Series too, right? I think. Yeah, Declan Flavin's also going as well. How's that video doing on TikTok? That shorts video that I had. Oh yeah, there it is. You know I can check every country that's watched one of my YouTube videos? You know I can check that? Let's see. Lifetime. Every country that's watched one of my videos. Of course, the US. 47% of my viewers come from the US. America. Canada. Philippines. Russia. Dominican Republic. Czechia. India. Brazil. Pakistan. Iraq. UK. Mexico. Venezuela. Egypt. Taiwan. Germany. Bangladesh, Indonesia, Turkey, Finland, Algeria, Kazakhstan, Sweden, Morocco, Poland, Puerto Rico, Saudi Arabia, Japan, Malaysia, Haiti, Italy, Jamaica, Thailand, France, Australia, Ukraine, Bahamas, Slovakia, Trinidad and Tobago, Panama, South Korea, Belize, Senegal, Colombia, United Arab Emirates, Spain, Argentina, Mongolia, Lithuania, and Singapore. Crazy. A global sensation. Guys, keep it quiet. We don't have to tell them that part. Second period is brought to you by Benable. Recommend, discover, and monetize. Mark is not 70, can confirm. Max Warren Geeky. What a name. Max Warren Geeky. That's a great name. It's not even just Maximus. It's Max Warren Geeky. Nice. Second period underway. Bruins win the draws, played across, and it's dumped into the zone. Off the stick of Pasternak. Kopp tied up with Lindholm. Husnudinov dug it free, but it comes to Alex DeBrincat, and the Red Wings will carry it up the ice. Broken up there by McAvoy. Edvinsson in on the forecheck. Sider keeps it in. DeBrincat, cross-ice pass. Kane. This second line was buzzing. This DeBrincat, Kopp, Kane line. Shot, kick, save, Swayman on a try from Kane. His puck comes free. It's kept in. Shot. Oh, that got through Swayman, but it went wide. Van Riemsdyk tied up with McAvoy. Husnudinov ahead for Pasternak. Gets pressured. Puck comes to Lindholm. Drops it for Marat Husnudinov. 1-on-2. Now he'll just hang on to it. Gets it in deep. Going to allow himself to change. Zacha tied up along the near side wall. There by Albert Johansson. Arvidsson for Middlestat. Looks across. Lohrei plays it off the wall. Lohrei walks the blue line. Drops it for Peak. To the net. Glove save there by Talbot. On a try there from Andrew Peak. Never been able to see a game live. Too expensive to travel from London, but Sam makes it very entertaining to listen to. I appreciate that. Zaka will take this draw against JT Comfer. Comfer wins the draw. Sherratt plays it around. Sandine Pellica for Lucas Raymond. Stretch pass up ahead for Van Riemsdyk. Now here's Ben Sherratt. Shot. Swayman, I think, might have got a piece of that. Zaka throws it in front. Peak didn't play it, but Arvidsson did. Lohrei couldn't play it. Here is Van Riemsdyk now. Sandine Pellica's shot blocked, and it goes out of play. As Arvidsson tried to throw it across the middle stat to try to break the puck out, but appreciate it, Brian. Just know I won't be cheering for your team. Casper will take the draw against Corrali. Big tie up here on the draw. Red Wings win it. It's Emmett Finney, tied up there by Henry Jokiharju. Out to the blue line, Sherratt. Sandine Pellica to the net, deflected wide. Zadorov, wrapped up there by Casper. Puck comes to Tanner Jeannot. Ahead for Sean Corrali. He dumps in. Jeannot trying to force it to Kastelic. Sandine Pellica cut it off. Puck pops up high in the air. Corrali's got it along the wall. Play it around the net. Jokiharju at the right point for the Bruins. Puts it in deep for Kastelic along the far wall. Jeannot in the corner. Tied up there by Sandine Pellica. Jeannot. Whoa, Corrali took a spill in front. That's Kastelic, excuse me. Corrali throws it out of the zone as he splits Zadorov and Jokiharju. There's a penalty coming up. It's going to be on Detroit. Swayman will head for the bench. The extra attackers out there for the Bruins here. It's 6-on-5 because of the delayed penalty. The Bruins will be on the power play coming up shortly, and they will enter the power play now, as it's going to be a penalty for interference. It's going to be on Ben Sherratt. Can the power play score this time? Be nice if they did. First unit reunited. Zaka, Lindholm, Pasternak, Geeky, and McAvoy. Geeky back on the first unit. Hasn't been there the past couple of games because he hasn't played. Bruins power play 6th in the league. Bruins win the draw. McAvoy. Pasternak on the right point. To the net, tipped. Geeky couldn't get a stick on it. Red Wings power play isn't great. Bruins power play is 6th. Pasternak looked at the slapper and he missed high. And the Red Wings will clear. Now, here is the problem. The entries. They're going to try the drop pass here. And here come the Bruins. Here's Lindholm across the line. Lindholm, he gets into the corner. The Bruins do set up. Pasternak with a broken stick on the next to him. Here is McAvoy. Zaka, Geeky, one-timer. I think he rang the iron. 97 miles an hour. Holy Christ. Oh my God. That was a rocket. Let's see where that hit. That hit Talbot's shoulder, then hit the crossbar and went out of play. Holy God. That was a bomb. Oh my Lord. That shot had eyes right away. Ooh.
Thanks for the stream, sir. Appreciate you. Even though I am rooting for the wrong side, rolling on the floor laughing.
Thank you, Brian, for the 5. Much appreciated. You're welcome here. Here is McAvoy. Looking, Geeky. Touch pass to Pasternak. Geeky in the left circle. McAvoy's out top! Blocked in front. Hit Zaka up high. That stung. Red Wings can't clear in the stick lift. Pasternak keeps it in. Here is Elias Lindholm. Trouble in the slot. McAvoy to Geeky. Here is Geeky for Pasternak. Spin pass. Couldn't get it to Zaka in front. Larkin lifts the stick and clears it all the way down. This should be the change from when the second unit will come on here. Not going. Oh, it wasn't going in. It hit the crossbar, went out of play. So, here is Lori. He'll be forced to drop it for Victor Arvidsson for Fraser Minten. He'll cross the line. Minten gets it in deep. Arvidsson cut it off. Pasternak still out there. Lori didn't get a great pass from Pasternak. Lori chips it to himself. Edvinsson cut it off. Comfer clears it all the way down. This will pretty much do it for the power play. Back to 5-on-5. Oops. Stop the clock. Here is Arvidsson in front. Kick save. Just put the first line as the first power play in it with Morgan Geekie out there. Here is Sean Corrali. Jokiharju. Middlestat. Here is Arvidsson for Middlestat. Trying to get free. Leaves it for Corrali. Arvidsson's one-timer caught by Talbot. They had some good possession. I just want to see them look for the chances there. Zaka stung. Here is Kastlik against Comfer on this draw. Detroit wins it. Puck comes out. This will come all the way down. And it's an icing here against Detroit. Thank you to Brian for subbing. Much appreciated. Thank you for the super chat and the subscription. Much appreciated. Kastlik wins the draw. Jeannot. Andrew Peak. Shot goes out of play. They really need the Bruins, when they score eventually on the power play again, when they score again, it'll be like nothing happened. Like, you know. Lindholm out there on this draw. It'll be against JT Compher here again. Lindholm wins it. Pasternak. Shot wide. Husnudinov was right there in front. Puck comes to Elias Lindholm. Trying to find Husnudinov in front. Could not. Pasternak ties up James Van Riemsdyk. Here come the Red Wings. Lucas Raymond going to try to walk in. Shot, kick, save Swayman. And the rebound is cleared away by Lindholm. Pasternak gets the bank pass. Has Husnudinov with him. Looking for support. Has the puck. Backhand try. And a stop by Talbot. Minton on this draw here against Rasmussen. Big tie-up here. Steves and Edvinsson were tied up. Minton in there as well. And the puck is waved out of the zone. Andrew Peak will go back and race and get this one. Puck comes to Mason Lori, chipping it to Minton. Can't force it north. Puck goes south. Appleton has the man in front. Soderblom out in front. Puck still free. Swayman has it. And they go to commercial. Just over 6 minutes into the second period, still scoreless. No, they definitely are getting paid what they're getting paid what they should as of right now. Face off in the Bruins' end here, to the right of Swayman in the far circle. Kastelik wins it against Rasmussen. Peak lifts this one ahead. Tanner Jeannot for Mason Lohrei. Kept to the outside, he dumps in, and the puck deflects out of play. Face-off will be just outside the Red Wings zone here. Corrali wins the draw. Puck's dumped in. Red Wings will have to go, we'll get this one out. The Bruins will have to go back and get it. Zadorov ahead for Corrali. Waves it ahead. Puck comes to Kastelik. He's in! Missed high. He didn't miss by much. Jokiharju's shot saved by Talbot. Wow. Nice break-in. It was a broken play that turned into a chance. And Kastelik just missed high. I like the chance from Kastelik. It's a good try. He's gotta, you know, aim it better. Zacha on this faceoff. Puck tied up, and the Red Wings get the puck. It's Seider. Puck played ahead, and it comes to Kopp for DeBrincat. Nice poke check by Aspero. Middlestat will carry it ahead. He'll dump it in cross corner. Zacha against Edvinsson along the wall in the forecheck. Bruins win another battle against Edvinsson. Here is Middlestat. Puck's tied up, but it's played across. Kane. Aspero tying it up. This puck will come all the way down. It's an icing here against Detroit. Talbot's not the oldest goalie in the league. Oldest goalie in the NHL. Jonathan Quick. He's 40. He's the oldest. Talbot is up there. He's been around forever, but it's not him. Elias Lindholm on this draw. Aspero scored his first NHL goal against the Red Wings when they met in Detroit earlier in the season. Here is Edvinsson tied up by Husnudinov. Patrick Kane, puck played to Lindholm. Lindholm to the front, nice powerful move. Couldn't get a shot away. Aspero's drive is blocked. Gets his own rebound. Husnudinov. Into Pasternak. Pasternak waiting. On the left point. Rotates McAvoy. Takes the bump from DeBrincat. Needs some support. Doesn't have any. Puck comes out. Aspero will race back and get it against Kopp. Husnudinov. Pasternak. for Aspero. Puck through Elias Lindholm and in. Gets deflected, so they'll go for a change. Axel Sandin Pelika. Stepped into by... Was that Steves? It was. Yoki Haru. Morgan Geekie has a breakaway! He is robbed by Talbot! You don't do that to a newborn dad! What is wrong with you, Cam? What is wrong with you? Nice hit by Steves. Good check there, knocking him down. Geekie had a break. Jeez, he flashed the leather. It's a great save. I want to see him lift that puck a little more. It's a good move. I like the move. Because if he had cut to the backhand, Evanson chops down. Minton on this draw. Big tie-up. Puck's popped up high in the air. Steves gets it. Geekie gets the puck. He shoots again. This one goes high. And it goes out of play. Morgan Geekie, 41 points in 45 games played this year. 25 goals on the season. Leads the team. Hasn't scored in a few games, though. Quite a few games. Yoki Haru trying to find Steves in the rush. Could not. Red Wings get it back in. Here is Rasmussen, kept to the outside by Yoki Haru, who got back and just in time. Sandin Pelika's shot deflected on the way to the net. Gets blocked. Here is Steves. Shovels it to Minton. Trying to get this one out. He can't. And now here is Zadorov. I wonder if making the switch of having Geekie as the center on the first line with Kuznetsov and Pasternak would be better. And putting Lindholm down with Steves and Minton. I wonder how that would work. Here is Zadorov now. Yoki Haru. Puck deflects in. Bruins will be able to get a partial change. They got a defensive change. Shot by Casper. Swayman guides that aside. Lohrei back to try to get this one ahead. Gets it to Elias Lindholm. And it's played around. Puck's deflected ahead. Kuznetsov will not get there. It's icing against Detroit. As we are exactly halfway through the game. Kuznetsov's right there. I mean, he beat him. He had the stride. He had him by about a quarter of a stride there, ref. It's unlucky. Cop against Elias Lindholm here on this draw. Lindholm wins it, but DeBrincat hops on it. Kane in front, and it's deflected right into the glove of Jeremy Swayman. Commercial break once again coming up. 9:54 to go in the second, and we are scoreless still. We are now in the third period for the 7 o'clock window. At least for some of them, not all of them. Just gotta get all set up here. I'm just touching it. I'm just getting it all set up. Here we go. This, and then this. Here we go. One of two games that does not have a goal. This one and the Lightning Penguins game. Jesus. Breeze of the game? One of my friends at the game. A couple of my friends are there, actually. Jack Melanson's there, too? What the hell? Red Wings win the draw in the offensive zone here. Puck played past Patrick Kane. McAvoy for Marat Hustadinov. Trouble here. Puck sent to Elias Lindholm will get it in deep. Puck sitting on the side of the cage. Pasternak's got it first. Knocks down Edvinsson, who's had a rough night. Hustadinov for McAvoy. Played across, Pasternak offside. .9:24 to go second period. Face-off at center ice. Bruins win it. Here is Peak. Victor Arvidsson will enter the zone 3-on-4 as a fourth man there in Lowry. Arvidsson shot. Saved by Talbot. Zaka and Middlestat were coming in on the rebound. They were coming in hot. But where's the call? No, it's a penalty. Yeah, that's offside. It was just a late whistle, but... I like it. Wish Geeky uses backhand more. Oh, okay. Interesting. He'd be a little less predictable. I wonder what that would be like if he took if he uses backhand more. Arvidsson keeps this one in. Here is Zaka in the high slot. Drop. He has to spin back here. Didn't have an angle to shoot the puck. Gets tied up. Puck's poked back to Zaka. Zaka rips it home, top shelf. Pavel Zaka. What a shot. He's red hot. 1-0 Boston. Oh. Ho, 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 ho. All right, Pavs. What a snipe. He went top shelf. Four goals in his last three. It's Zaka's 14th. It's 1-0. Oh my God. That is a rocket. Puck goes out of play. That was a rocket by Zaka. He's got at least a point in 27 of 46 games this year. That's good. Puck's popped up high in the air and lifted all the way down. Zadorov off Kastelik's stick and it deflects into the Red Wings' end. So that's Zaka's 14th. Arvidsson gets the only assist on that. Don't be surprised if I believe Aspero might get an assist on that too. Not sure if it touched his stick or not. Here's Corrali to the outside on the keep-in. Corrali on the entry. It's knocked down. Red Wings will get this one out. This is going to be icing here against Detroit. With 8:19 to go in the period. See it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that was Lowry. That's Lowry, yeah. Yeah, Lowry touched it, so it's going to be from Arvidsson and Lowry. Lowry will get the primary assist on that Zaka goal. Nice wave at it by Lowry, getting it back to Zaka, freeing up the puck. And it's 1-0. Zaka's been so good recently. That second line's been really good the past few games. Minton wins the draw. Steves gets it back to Aspero. Lucas Raymond, that's Mason Appleton, who doesn't have a stick right now for Detroit. Soderblom ahead for, here come the Red Wings now. It's going to be dumped in here by Albert Johansson. The Red Wings can go get a change. Bathroom when we score. Go back to the bathroom. Here is Geeky on the feed from Aspero. Geeky has Pavel Zacha getting the Bruins on the board, making it 1-0 just a few moments ago. Saucer pass played ahead. Nice pass to Emmett Finney. Drops it for Larkin. A man in front. It's kept out. Evanson's shot's blocked. Was that blocked by Steves? It was. Here is Casper. Larkin tied up there by McAvoy. Puck played around. Edvinson bumps into Steves. Steves kind of had a rough shift here. McAvoy plays it for Morgan Geeky. Sends it ahead for Fraser Minton. Over to Steves. Flips it ahead. Just trying to allow his teammates to change. Here is Zadorov. Husnudinov gets it in the offensive zone against Edvinson. They're giving Lohrei and Arvidsson the assists on the Zacha goal. Here is DeBrincat spinning off of Husnudinov. Nice play. Gets it out of the zone to Kane. Has to work it back into his own end here. Drops it for Sider. Let's go for a smoke. Oh my god. Yep, Zacha. 6.5 to go here in the period. Yoki Haru. Kopp takes it away. Back out top. Sherratt pins it against the wall in deep. Kopp, Jokiharju, good pinch. Zadorov takes it away off his stick. Lindholm had no idea where it was. He had no idea. One-timer right to Brinkett. Swayman covers for it. Makes a good stop. Yep, Cram, I got that in here. I got Calgary tying it up. I got that in here, I guess. Right? Yep. Zacha against Comfer. Zacha wins it. Swayman plays it to Lohrei. Ahead for Middlestat. Bump to the blue line. Gets it out of the zone. Raymond flips it cross corner. Red Wings trying to get it in. Trying to get on the forecheck. Van Riemsdyk against Peak. Peak, good defensive positioning. Here is Middlestat. Gets the feed from Lohrei. Ahead, Arvidsson tied up at the blue line. Red Wings get it right back in the offensive zone. Van Riemsdyk and Peak in a huge battle. Comfer. Raymond has Van Riemsdyk in front and can't get it to him. Lohrei, good tie-up. Zacha forces the turnover. Here is Lohrei. Enters the zone, gets it in deep. Zacha plays the puck. Throws it to the net, and it's stopped by Talbot this time. And we go to commercial. 1-0 Bruins. Pavel Zacha with the goal. 1-0 Boston. 5:18 to go in the period. Last commercial break of the second period coming up. You know those memes of like the 2026 is the new 2016? It's one of those posts I just saw. Question during intermission. What's up?
Oh my god.
St. Louis up 3-0 on Carolina. What's going on, Hurricanes? In his last 5 games, Pavel Zacha's got 4 goals and 2 assists for 6 points in his last 5. All right, Pavs. I like it. With Elias Pettersson kind of sent to the AHL for the Canucks, should the Bruins take a risk if it comes up in trade talks? No, I'm good. I'm not interested. Rasmussen against Elias Lindholm. Elmer Soderblom will take it against Lindholm. And the Red Wings get the puck off the faceoff, although Lindholm originally won it. And now Appleton sends it ahead, and now here's Soderblom. Drop feed, Pasternak stick lifting, and it's kept out. So Geeky's back with Lindholm and Pasternak right now due to the offensive faceoff, I believe. Johansson shoots. Where's the puck? Lindholm got it away. Soderblom. Appleton, good stick lift by Yoki Haru. Zadorov's going to force this ahead. He'll carry it. Zadorov's through. Zadorov stick lifted. And they turn over the puck. Oh, man. He has it. 3-on-2. Lindholm and Aspero are back. Rasmussen falls over and throws a cross ice, and Aspero's there. Hey! Zadorov for Aspero. Zadorov did become Cale Makar. Yeah, he just flew. Here is Aspero. Carries it ahead as the team went for a change. It's dumped in. Edmondson. Kastelik falls down trying to go for the hit. Corrali trying to jam it to Kastelik. Puck played out. This is going to be off the official. Would have been icing if it didn't hit the linesman. Thanks. Larkin on the keep-in. Barely inside the blue line. Larkin shot. Goes wide. Rebound in front. Jeannot waves it away. Sider's shot misses high. Casper for Rasmussen. Sider again. Swayman kicks it out. Jeannot plays it to Aspero, who's been out there for a while. That puck hit somebody up high for the Red Wings on the dump out. Now here's Sider. Red Wings dump it right back in. McAvoy will play it over to Aspero on the near wing. In the corner. Corrali deflects it. This is going to be played by Talbot. No icing. Talbot threw it out. That's a dangerous play he just made. Kastelik gets knocked down there by Sherratt. And Kastelik... Oh! Did you see Kastelik? He just kind of went... DeBrincat shot saved by Swayman. Gets the rebound. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Middlestat is trying to force this puck ahead. Puck stumped in by Sherratt. Zadorov lifts this one out of the zone. Here is Moritz Seider. It's 11-9 shots on goal in favor of Detroit in the period. Raymond in front. Zacha the takeaway. Ahead for Arvidsson. Arvidsson has Steves 2-on-2. Arvidsson has to spin back. Trying to chip it to Lohrei. He just can't get it through. Arvidsson, it's not his night. Peak for Lohrei. Sends it ahead just past Fraser Minton. Red Wings will try to enter the zone against Van Riemsdyk. For Raymond. Sider's waiting for it. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Swayman got over. It made a great stop. Probably going to be down 2 or 3-1. Providence is not playing tonight. They play tomorrow against the Penguins, Wilkes-Barre Scranton. And the Red Wings ice the puck with 1:36 to go in the period. Would Zadorov be a good captain? Yeah. Zdeno Chara. Jersey number will be retired Thursday. Don't know what I'm doing for that yet. We'll see. Served as the Bruins captain, 148 goals and 336 assists in 1,023 games for the Bruins over 15 seasons. 2009 Norris Trophy winner. He won the Stanley Cup. He won the Messier Leadership Award. And he's a multi-time All-Star. Elected to the Hall of Fame this year up in Toronto. Bruins win the draw. Pastrnak lifts it in. Puck played around. Pastrnak ties up the stick. Lindholm, Aspero shot. Save. There by Talbot. Aspero again. McAvoy, right point shot. Glove save Talbot. On a try from McAvoy. During the second intermission, I'm going to go refill my water. Elias Lindholm on this draw here against Kopp. He's waved out, so it'll be Husnudinov on the draw. Kopp wins it against Husnudinov. DeBrincat for Edvinsson. Puck moved ahead. It comes to Kane. Aspero just going to tie him up and force it out of the zone. Here is DeBrincat, final minute of the period. Swayman makes a save on a try from DeBrincat from inside this blue line. Shots are 24-22 Boston. A high shooting game so far. We could be up in the 30s for both teams by the end of this one. You playing Seattle Thursday? Yes. Corrali wins the draw. Zadorov carries it into the neutral zone. He'll lead the rush. He has Janot and Castellet. Zadorov shoots! Saved by Talbot. He got the pad on it. I think Pastrnak is captain material, and he's proven that in the past 10 months since Marchand got traded. So they needed a voice to be in that locker room, and it has been David Pastrnak. Here is Seider. Edvinsson dumps in just inside the red line. Zadorov plays it around for Corrali. Puck deflects to the middle. Picked up by Detroit. Raymond shot blocked by Castellet. Red Wings keep it in, though. They got away with one, though. Jokiharju flips this one ahead. Seider will go back and get this one down to 6 seconds. They're going to let the time tick down. That's the end of the second period. 1-0 Boston. On a goal from Pavel Zacha, which is where we are at this point. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to go refill my water, reset. Be back here in about a minute or two, maybe 3. I'll play some music for you guys just to step away, get away from the screens for a couple minutes, just to stand up, walk around, move around the legs a little bit. We'll be back with Some second intermission chatter coming up in a bit. Bruins, they 1-0 lead through 40 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Not smart, chat. Forgot to grab. So I grabbed a couple Oreos, and in the meantime, forgot this out there. Okay. Thanks. Probably getting gigabyte internet, so should be able to make it to streams more often. Yes, good. Guys, I don't know why you're debating it. It's gonna be Pasternak. It's going to be Pasternak. If it's not Pasternak, I'll be stunned. I should Zadorov. Eh. Heard of crazier things. Hell, JT Miller is the captain of the New York Rangers right now. That speaks for itself. I don't know what they were thinking. No bueno. No bueno. Jack, you weren't supposed to say that part. Needed Geeky at a plus 1,000 to be the first goal scorer. Would have been a nice payout for his, but Zaka goes and ruins my fun. Well, at least it wasn't a Tampa guy. Not Tampa guy. I just thought Tampa in the chat. At least it wasn't a Detroit guy who scored. At least it was a Bruins guy. The 7 o'clock window wrapping up. What Oreos are those? They're the double stuff. They were. And now I'm stuffed. I cracked myself out. When nobody else laughs, I laugh at myself. Totally had the stream paused and was confused why you hadn't come back yet. Happens to the best of us. Fixing Play-Doh for your kid? No, that's a good reason. We got 3 close games going on. Ottawa leads Vancouver 2-1 in the third with under 2 minutes to go. Tampa leads Pittsburgh 1-0 in the third with 4.5 left. Montreal leads Washington 2-1 in the third with 3:51 to go. We have another one, 3-3 Calgary and Columbus with 8:55 to go in that one. A lot of close games. Edmonton and Nashville's tied at 2 in the second. This one's 1-0 going to the third period. Like, we got some good hockey going on here tonight. Zach's there too. Oh my god, everybody's at the game tonight. Was it Dean night at the game? I didn't know about it? Jesus. Think it'll be Corpian net on Thursday? That's a good question. I don't know. Because the Bruins play Chicago on Saturday. I don't know who you put out there. Honestly, I would not mind putting Korpisalo out there against the Kraken. I would not mind. That's just my take on it. Unless they do Swayman gets the Kraken and then Korpisalo gets Chicago. They could go down that route. Which if they do, yeah, I get that. But... how far do the Pats go in your opinion? I don't know. I'm just along for the ride. You guys have no idea what's going on. Nobody told me I didn't turn this thing back on. Capitals just tied it. Holy crap. You're gonna like the song for the third period, chat. Third period of Bruins coverage is actually brought to you by Black and Gold Productions. Yes, it is. Episode 410 of the Black and Gold Hockey Podcast available to stream on Spotify and Apple Podcasts now. YouTube replay is also available to watch. Link is down below in the description. Go to blackandgoldhockey.com to go check out articles about the Bruins organization up and down from the Bruins in Boston to Providence to Maine. The Islanders were just down 3-0 and they came back and tied it against the Jets at 3 in the second period. That's crazy. Make sure if you have not yet, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you ring the notification bell to never miss when we go live on the channel. Donations are open if you want to if you want to donate to the live stream. You can by hitting the pinned comment in the live chat, first link in the description, or by hitting the dollar bill icon in the live chat. That is the super chat icon. All right. You ready? In the second period, the third period is underway right now. And the Bruins will move this one ahead. Here's Aspero. Husnudinov sends it to Elias Lindholm. Gets beat there by DeBrincat. The puck goes up and near Mickey Redmond now down there, up and out of play. Montreal and Washington going to OT. All right. Elias Lindholm against Andrew Kopp on this draw. Kopp wins it. Here is Edmondson. Lindholm took it away. Pasternak has Husnudinov. Chips it to him. Plays it off the bounce. Tied up with Sider. When is Vegas versus Toronto? I have no idea. Ahead to DeBrincat. Here come the Red Wings. And now here's McAvoy. David Pasternak gets the feet up the ice. Pasternak, nice move to the inside. What a move, gets taken out. Where's the penalty on Detroit there? There's no penalty at all. Pasternak got taken down by Sherratt. He was through. He was absolutely through on that. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, come on. Stick was right in the skates of Pasternak. He couldn't skate forward. I mean, come on. He wouldn't have hit Talbot if it was for his Sherratt stick. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know where that should have been a tripping penalty. Middlestat will take this draw against Comfer. Middlestat wins it back. Lori at the left point. Peak on the right side. Zaka, who has the only goal. Arvidsson saved by Talbot. Red Wings get it in deep. Lori through the legs pass to Middlestat. What a breakout. Here's Arvidsson with some space. Arvidsson. Glove save, Talbot. Arvidsson has like 6 shots tonight. It's insane. Big tie-up here on the draw. Red Wings win it. Albert Johansson sends it ahead. It goes off of Marco Kasper in. Swayman stays in his net. Zadorov knocks into Emmett Finney. Haven't said his name a lot tonight. Geeky, nice feed to Steves. Drops it for Yoki Haru on the breakout. And he'll just dump in. Geeky, Minton, good battle. Geeky in there as well. Puck comes to Marco Kasper. Good pressure from Minton. Kasper breaks free. Over to Larkin. Plays it off the bounce. Larkin. Big tie up there by Geeky. Puck forced out. Good job of this third line. Here is Johansson. Apparently Red Sox are going aggressively over Bo Bichette. I'll believe it when they sign him. Here is Johansson. I would like Bo Bichette. But missing out on everybody. I'll believe it when I see it. Big tie up along the wall. Soderblom tied up there by Peak. Big tie up on the corner. Big tie up. Soderblom trying to get free from Peak. He's not letting him. Edvinsson. Sider forces it in deep. Minton was eventually able to get off, but Steves and Geeky have been out there for a while. Here is Soderblom. It was huge. Rasmussen tied up there by Lori. Puck comes free. Soderblom in there as well. Steves backhands it up and out. Geeky's at the end of his shift. Avoids a hit from Geeky. There was Appleton. Moritz Seider gets it in deep. McAvoy gets beat to Brinkett. Pasternak to take. He'll move it ahead with some speed here. Pasternak will try to chip it in deep. Husnadinov hops on it. He is waiting for support here near him. Gets it in down low. Minton out there. Pasternak curls in front. He couldn't get the puck free. Pasternak out of the blue line now. Drops it for McAvoy. Fires. Kick save. Gets his rebound back. They score! Minton! What a passing play! McAvoy put it on a platter, and Minton ate it up. 2-0. Minton got handed the silver spoon of passes. Wow. Thanks, Leafs. Yes. Minton's 11th, and it's 2-0. Fraser Minton, how do you do, my friend? He's got 3 goals in his last 2. Zaka breaks free. Zaka spins back, leaves it for Middlestat. Arvidsson saved by Talbot again on Arvidsson's try. Bruins with a 2-0 lead. Fraser Minton getting the Bruins up with a cushion. Here comes Arvidsson. Bruins get it right back in the offensive zone. Arvidsson looking to drop it. Finds Zaka. Zaka. Arvidsson. Pressured. Gets it back in down low, but Zach had already committed up the ice. This puck comes back out. McAvoy, weird bounce. McAvoy, that was a great pass by McAvoy. Arvies do. I mean, he scored on Sunday, but yeah, he's got a lot of... Here he comes again. Arvidsson, good battle against Edvinsson here. Arvidsson with a monstrous game. Arvidsson is having a very Tanner Jeannot game from Sunday. What I mean by that is that Jeannot had a lot of chances. Arvidsson's got the same. Corrali gets it free. Jokiharju at the right point. Over to Zadorov. Fires in traffic, knocked down. Kastelik trying to take it free, can't. Puck comes to Corrali, bounces off his stick. And it comes to Marco Kasper. Kasper gets it in the offensive zone for Detroit. Jokiharju, nice pin against the wall. Puck comes to Zadorov. And he'll get it up and out, past Sider's reach. Jeannot going to come out and race for it. Jeannot negates the icing. Good speed by Jeannot getting there in time. Edvinsson for Mason Appleton. Back to Edvinsson. That's Rasmussen, excuse me. Here is Rasmussen. Lost it. Kastelik takes it away. Puck stumped in by Marat Hustadinov. Puck played around by Talbot. Took a weird bounce. Puck comes out. Lohrei takes it away. Hustadinov sends it ahead. Sandin Pellikka took it away. Sherratt for Sandin Pellikka. Dumps in. Peak plays it around. Here's Lohrei. Reverses it back to Peak. Trouble. Red Wings get it. Kopp. Backhand. Misses high. Puck comes to Kane. Across for Sherratt. In front. I don't think that Kopp even got a shot away. This puck goes out of play. Deflected. Two nothing Boston. Blue Jackets score the minute 34 left. Crazy. 2 games in OT. Yep. I think one just finished up in overtime. Yeah, so Tampa and Pittsburgh's going to shootout. Caps are probably going to a shootout. Yeah, they got 37 seconds left in overtime there. So. Caps just won it. Caps beat the Canadians in overtime. Thanks, Caps. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing us a solid. David Pastrnak, 9 points away from getting into the top 6 in Bruins all-time points. He'll tie Rick Middleton with 9 more points. He should be 5th all-time by the end of next season for sure. Steve dumps in. Played around, and now it's Raymond for Kane. Or it's DeBrincat for Kane, excuse me. Here is Kane. Bank pass for Kopp. They dump it in. McAvoy takes it away. Bruins move it ahead. Here is Geeky. Geeky slows up. Fires wide. They got blocked. Geeky trying to throw it in front for Minton, who is sitting in front. Steve's a shot. Save. This puck goes off of Coppin in. I want to point out something, right? The Bruins the Leafs let the Bruins sign Alex Steves, and then earlier they traded Fraser Minton to the Bruins for Brandon Carlo, and they gave him a first-round pick. Thanks. Thank you very much, Toronto. Thank you for Fraser Minton and Alex Steves for Brandon Carlo, pretty much. And a first-round pick. Thank you. Thankfully, for their case, they're playing better. The Leafs have gotten a point in each of their last 10 games. Toronto's been on a bit of a heater. Zadorov trying to send it ahead, goes through Zacha. And then here comes Albert Johansson. He'll get it in deep for Detroit. Zadorov plays it around. Arvidsson sends it ahead. Zacha knocks it down. Middlestat waving it ahead. Here comes Zacha. Zacha walks in left side. Arvidsson gets tripped. What? Arvidsson said something to the official. Yep, this is definitely being officiated by Kelly Sutherland, and he's sitting in the corner. He's right there. Screw you. Blatant trip, right in front of the ref, no call. Screw you. Pasternak lifts this one ahead, comes to Elias Lindholm, couldn't play the puck. Here is Finney. Cross-ice pass doesn't get anywhere. Sherratt left point with a lot of space. The drive over the net. And it goes out of play. Lohrei mixed up with Casper. Hey, ref. Check your voicemail. You missed some calls. Lightning one, thank you. Arvidsson's got 9 of the Bruins' 31 shots tonight. Here is Appleton wrapped up by Zadorov. Elias Lindholm sends it ahead past Husnudinov. Shot from the line from Sandin Pellikka gets blocked. Husnudinov's a menace. Elias Lindholm dumps in. Good tie up there by Husnudinov against Rasmussen. Puck comes to Yoki Haru. His shot saved by Talbot. Rebounds free. And it's knocked behind the net. Husnudinov tied up. Puck comes to Pasternak. In front for Lindholm. Couldn't get the pass through correctly. Pasternak gets the feed from Yoki Haru. Tied up around the net. Gets thrown into the boards there by... Is that Appleton? Yeah. Elias Lindholm gets it into the offensive zone for the moment so the Bruins can get a quick change. Sherratt dumps in. Here is McAvoy. Puck deflects out. Patrick Kane plays it over to Seider. And now it's taken back there by Aspro. Moved ahead. McAvoy forces the turnover. Here comes the Bruins. McAvoy for Jeannot. Jeannot in the right circle. Stops up and shoots. And a save there by Talbot, who's been good. Just Swayman's been better. Bruins, they 2-0 lead. 9.5 to go in the third period. Bruins goals coming tonight from Zacha and from Minton. Yeah, Minton has 11, yes.
Bullied to kingdom come, but somehow
The Red Wings have not registered a shot on goal in the third period. Just want to point that out. The Bruins have registered 7, including the Minton goal. The Bruins have won 35 of 57 faceoffs tonight at 61.4%. They've outshot the Red Wings 32-22. They're out hitting them. They're keeping the puck more. Like, it's good. I want to see attacking zone time. That's what I want to see. Can I see that number? Can't wait to play with James Higgins. Oh, yeah. When Higgins gets here, oh, we're in for a lot of fun. Face-off tied up here by the Red Wings. They win the face-off, and they'll move it up ahead. Here comes Edvinsson. Here is Peak. Comfer played ahead, and now it's Zaka. Kept in there by Raymond. Arvidsson wipes out. Puck moved ahead. Here comes Arvidsson. He has Middlestat. Might have a 2-on-1. Arvidsson in the slot. He shoots. Save. Rebound in front. Zaka's denied by Talbot. Wow. Woof. Bruins almost had another one. Canes lost last night to Detroit. They're playing St. Louis, and they're getting smoked. This is Arvidsson's new career high for shots on goal tonight. He has 10 shots on goal. That is a new career high for Victor Arvidsson. Wow. Elias Lindholm wins this draw. McAvoy for Aspero. Pasternak in the slot. Shoots it, and it's... I don't think it got to Talbot. It might have. Puck's dumped in there. Not shirts. It says, I meant to say shoots. Geeky sends it ahead. Pasternak couldn't play the pass. Pasternak gets it free. Pasternak tied up. Penalty. Hey! Hey! They called one. Here's Elias Lindholm. Lindholm wrapped up there by Sherratt. Zaka's there for support. Puck comes to Aspero. McAvoy. Pasternak. Saved by Talbot. They get a touch. Wow. Hey. Nice job. They got a penalty. Wow. Sandine Kalika for holding. All right. Will the Bruins be effective on the man advantage here? Bruins power play has struggled. Still one of the best power plays in the NHL, but it has struggled. Bruins starting with the second unit. Lohrei keeps it inside the line. Lohrei walks in. Arvidsson! Where's the puck? It's near the side of the cage. And they stop play. Minson's getting thrown out of the... I'm not really sure what happened. So it's Minson, Arvidsson, Middlestat with Lohrei and Steves. Minton against Comfer on this draw. Bruins win the draw. Lohrei at the point. Shovels it to Middlestat on the left side. Minson's down low. In front, Arvidsson forces it just wide. Middlestat. Fraser Minton has Steves waiting for it. Minton. He shoots it. Stopped. Lori for Middlestat. Middlestat looking left circle. Has some space. In front. Still free. Red Wings clear. The puck died and never got to Swayman. Appleton. And they took a penalty. It's on McAvoy for holding. It's going to be on McAvoy. What happened? I didn't even see it. Not a lot there. No post game? Okay, Josiah. It's 4-on-4 for 1:11. Then after that, it'll be a Red Wings power play for 49 seconds. Zacha with Pasternak. Aspero with Yoki Haru out there for the Bruins. Red Wings win the face-off. Pasternak pokes it out of the zone from his Tukas. Zacha takes it away. Here comes Zacha for Pasternak. Spins back, looking. Now it's the blue line. Jokiharju, nice play to keep it in. It away. Now puck comes to Sherratt. Crosses the Bruins line. Johansson keeping it alive. 30 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Kane falls down. Okay, they have 4. Had in the third period. Here is Raymond for DeBrincat. It's a power play now for the Red Wings. They'll change the 4 to a power play, and if they stop play, Peak clears it to center. DeBrincat for Sider, back to DeBrincat. Here comes Larkin, who's had some down ice time tonight. Puck comes to Sider for Raymond on the left side. DeBrincat back to Raymond. Larkin misses wide on the one-timer. Played across, deflects off Elias Lindholm's stick and into the far corner. Corrali can't clear. DeBrincat chops at it. Raymond, Lindholm can't get it out, held in. Larkin fires, hit the post. DeBrincat, shot, Swayman stops it. .5:19 to go. Bruins kill off the penalty. We go to commercial break. Bruins with a 2-0 lead with 5:19 left. Oh, yeah. Come on. That puck never got to Swayman on the Kane chance. That was Henry Yokiharu's stick. Wow. All right, out of the break. That shot goes out of play. Bruins are at 40 shots on net tonight. Red Wings, only 23. As you can see on the screen. Yeah, I wonder if the Red Wings are going to pull their goalie here soon. They have the right people out there. They have Kane, Kopp, DeBrincat, Seider, Edvinsson. I wonder if they're going to pull... It's a little early, but they're down 2. They're looking for an offensive jump. I mean, they could. Kopp wins it. Seider's shot goes wide. Played out to Seider. His shot. Glove saved by Swayman. Middlestat, Zaka, and Arvidsson with Aspero and McAvoy out there for the Bees. Zaka on this draw. Kopp's waved out, so it'll be DeBrincat against Zaka. Tie up here. Bruins get it ahead. Here comes Middlestat. Lifted ahead. Puck comes. Middlestat's in! Middlestat couldn't get a shot away. Talbot cut off his angle. What a move by Middlestat. That was nifty as all hell. It's unfortunate for the Bruins that he couldn't get a shot away. That could have been the dagger. Seider dumps in. 4:10 left. Puck comes to Swayman off the carom. And he will hang on to it. Evanston tried playing it, and then Middlestat just nutmegged him. Went to the middle, and his fan on the shot. Just couldn't get a lot on it. If he got a shot away and he buried it, that would have been the best goal the Bruins have scored this year. They have pulled Talbot. Extra attacker on for Detroit. It's 6-on-5. Favorite current player besides Geeky? Well, of course it's Pasternak, right? Really liking Fraser Minton right now. Corrali will take this draw against Larkin. Red Wings on the draw. Bruins come away with it. It's Jeannot. Lifts it out. Kastelik racing for it. Whacks it in! Mark Kastelik! Nice effort. 3-0. Mark Kastelik with the empty netter. That should do it. That's all, folks. Attaboy, Mark. The 7th goal of the year. And the Bruins are within 3, are back up by 3. It's 3-0. You have an icing here against Detroit with 3:44 left. You gotta say, I don't care that the Red Wings played last night. This is a massive win for this Bruins team, right? As long as all goes to plan from now on. This has been, isn't it a season-changing win? Bruins have been playing much better hockey since the Oilers game, right? As long as all goes to plan, they'll still be perfect on the homestand. They'll be 4-0 on the homestand so far, all in regulation. Here is Casper, plays it around for Bernard Docker. Puck comes to Patrick Kane. Lindholm pops it up, and it comes all the way back to the Bruins' end. So Kasterlik gets the empty netter to make it 3-0 with 4 minutes left. We're down to 3 minutes. Stacking points is huge on a homestand, right? Huge. Puck comes to Pasternak one-on-one. He has Edvinsson to beat. Pasternak through the legs. McAvoy, right circle. Puck comes to Husnudinov for Minton. Back in front. A little bit of a give-and-go play. It didn't quite work, but it was close. Minton and Steves in there trying to help out Husnudinov. Steves out to the blue line, Aspero. McAvoy chips it over to Minton. Minton throws it on net, gets blocked. Steves in the corner. Steves to Minton, can't play it cleanly. Here is McAvoy now with 2:11 left. Puck goes off a stick and into the offensive zone for the Bruins here. They'll kill some more time before getting their 26th win of the season. Here is Comfer. Raymond gets knocked down by Zaka. Good job there. Here comes Lohrei. Has Middlestat and Arvidsson. Arvidsson who's had a great night. Arvidsson in front trying to find Lohrei. Couldn't get it to him. Middlestat shovels it in deep. And this puck will go out of play with 1:29 left. Yeah, shots on goal in the third period. 16-2 Boston. A clinic. Jeannot couldn't get a clean shot away. It comes back to Talbot. He'll hang on. That's a first. Played around. Now here is Edvinsson who gets it in deep. Or it's Soderblom. Zadorov steps into him. Mason has been better. He's been all right. He's been all right. Puck stumped in there by Rasmussen. Yoki Haru sends this one ahead. Gets deflected. It's going to be an icing here against Boston. With 54.8 to go. Puck will come outside the Red Wings end, or the Bruins end. It's Zadorov for Jeannot. Shovels it in deep. Here is Johansson. Puck stumped in there by Finney. 30 seconds to go. Puck sent ahead past just off the stick of Sean Corrali. 20 seconds left. Bruins are, so far to this point, perfect on the homestand. 10 seconds left. Laurie is going to pin it there. For the second straight game, the Bruins have shut out their Wow, wow, wow. Let's take a look at your 3 stars of the game here tonight. Your 3rd star of the game tonight. He had an assist, but mainly, he had 10 shots on net tonight, which is a career high. It's Victor Arvidsson. Your 3rd star of the game tonight. Your 2nd star of the game tonight had the opening goal of this one, and it was a snipe, a roof shot. Pavel Zacha, your 2nd star of the game. And your 1st star, he shut the door. 24 saves on 24 shots. Jeremy Swayman. Bruins back in action Thursday to wrap up the homestand against the Seattle Kraken. It'll be the Zdeno Chara jersey number retirement. I'm not sure what I'm doing for that, so just stay tuned for what we're doing for that. I'm not quite sure. I might make the Chara ceremony an Instagram exclusive. We'll see. Bruins are on a 4-game winning streak. They've won 6 of 7. They have played some damn good hockey. And they're back in the first wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. With that win, they're back in the wildcard picture. All right. That is going to do it for me. If you have not yet, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you ring the notification bell to never miss when I go live or upload here on the channel. Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and X, all down below in the description. The Bruins have won 4 games in a row, 6 of their last 7. They have been en fuego, on fire. I will see you all Thursday for Bruins Kraken. For now, it is a victory for the good guys.
You know